Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at the recently released The Gift Box, as they're calling it this year. This is the fourth time they've done something like this. So prior to this I think it was referred to as the Holiday Gift Box. These contain booster packs. They've actually upped them this year, so there's now 5 instead of 4. The price has gone up slightly. For those of you that are interested, and remember again, I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, these are retailing around $30 before tax. So they've gone up by about $5. They're obviously cheaper in the US because of exchange rates and various things. So the other thing is, and we'll find out when we open this, one of the problems on the previous couple of years is that the boxes haven't really been strong enough. Anybody that sometimes has bought these, there's been a bit of bulging already here when they were in transit. Inside the dividers like wobble around. The best holiday gift box I think they ever released was the very first one, which was around about the time or just after the Return to Ravnica set had come out. So again, they released it around about November time with the Return to Ravnica boosters in it, and the box was a lot more solid. The dividers in here were sort of sealed down, so they didn't move around. So we'll see in this one what they've actually done to try and make this a bit more rigid. I mean, it feels like, I think last year's was just dreadful. Anyway, inside of this, they've got obviously it is in itself a storage box. It has plastic dividers in it, which they've always had with this, and I always really like the plastic dividers. That's something you used to find in I've got a fat pack from, that would be 10th edition, and that was back when fat packs actually came with 2 card storage boxes and a set of plastic dividers, so it's similar in consistency in materials to those plastic dividers if you ever had any of those earlier fat packs. It's got stickers you can see here for like customizing those dividers, and obviously you can create your own dividers as well. You can cut up plastic card, or you can just use thick index card, because often that's what you'll end up doing. There's just not enough dividers in here for if you're splitting it up for into various categories, but there's certainly plenty of stickers. There's 5 booster packs, as I've said. There's always like an alternative art card in here. In this case, it's Scythe Leopard from the Battle of Zendikar set. The interesting thing here is it says 20 card Battle for Zendikar basic land pack. It says basic land pack. It doesn't say that they're full art land. What's interesting is in the illustration here, it implies that there is full art land. I don't think there is, but I could be proven wrong when we open it. Must say the artwork looks really cool on this. There's the Eldrazi there. Okay, let's open this up. So this has been rather tightly shrink wrapped, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Although I've seen, like I say, previous years when they've done this, often just the shrink wrapping itself has been enough to seemingly crush the boxes. So this one definitely feels a lot more rigid, although you can sort of see here it's bulging out a little bit. Let's open this up. Okay, so this is a bit of a yeah, I suppose let's have a look before I start past judgment. So what they've cleverly done, so that's obviously going to maintain the consistency of the box in transit. Okay, that's going to help when they're moving this around. And also the lid looks a bit more solid here. This last year's one was a very wobbly, sort of a bit more reinforced here. My guess is that they've, oh no, it looks like they've sealed them down again. Okay, so that's good. So we now have this has been sealed down like it used to be. So that's a positive thing. But previous ones, these have been like flapping around and bent right out, so that's good. So yeah, that is a good thing. Seeing if that comes out. No, that's not going to fall apart real soon, so that's good. Because there's nothing worse with this if it's really badly put together. When this is full of cards, that's pretty heavy, and it's no good if it falls apart. Okay. So now on to probably the most interesting part, which is to crack some stuff. So there's the land pack. There's our plastic dividers. We'll look at the artwork on that. This is interesting now. I always found that's actually quite a good idea. They've divided this up now. So this is not one great big sheet like it was in previous ones, which normally used to curl up and all the stickers fall off. That looks like, I don't know if there's more or less stickers. There's this sort of mini-sized rules references in here again, like they do now. They just have how to cast spells, the setup, the parts of the turn, and how to win. So yeah, this makes a lot more sense actually. Okay, there's our lovely boosters. We'll do the reveal on that land in a moment, and just to see exactly what we've got. So let's just look at the artwork on these dividers. So these dividers sort of represent the different colours of mana, and also there's one in there I think for, well, there always used to be one for artifacts as well. Let's have a look. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So just going through these, so you can see the artwork on the dividers. And as I said, this is actually plastic. This is not cardboard. There you go. So you can sticker those up however you like. Okay, so here's our foil side leopard, just to refresh your memory. Let's zoom in and even a bit closer so we can see this more clearly. Make sure it's in focus. Okay, so side leopard is a single green, and it's a creature cat. It's uncommon. 1/1 landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, side leopard gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And so as you can see here, as I thought, this is just regular artwork, which is a bit naughty of Wizards. I know it doesn't specifically say it's full art land, but it's a bit naughty of them to actually, on the back of the box, include a photo which clearly shows full art land. So this will just be the land from the set, from the Battle For Zendikar. It'll be interesting to know if anybody chased these down purely because they thought that there was full art land in it. I suppose that would be rather ironic based on the problems with the fat packs. Okay, so exciting bit now. Let's see what we can pull in here. See whether my usual luck holds out with cracking boosters. There we go. That should be nice and clear. So we've got Coral Hem Guide. So we're going to go obviously from commons through to uncommons and then on to rares, mythic rares. Nakana Assassin. Obviously the boosters are going to have full art land in them. Goblin War Paint. Core Castigator, Skyline Cascade, Eldrazi Sky Spawner, Ruin Processor, Bone Splinters, Brood Hunter Worm, Mortuary Mire, Core Entanglers. So we're moving on to uncommons. Marasa Ranger, Spawning Bed, and our rare is Brutal Expulsion. So that's 2 blue-red for an instant, has devoid, so the card has no colour. Choose one or both. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. And Brutal Expulsion deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent will be put into a graveyard this turn, exile it instead. So you can choose one or both of those. Full Art Island and an Eldrazi Scion token, which is single-sided with just adverts on the back. Okay, next pack. Oran Reef Invoker, Dispel. I like that artwork on the Dispel actually. Mindraker, Territorial Baloth, Boiling Earth, Benthic Infiltrator, Vestige of Emrakul, Gideon's Reproach, Touch of the Void, Chasm Guide, Bloodbond Vampire, Horribly Awry. So we're moving on to our uncommons now. Feels like I might have missed some there, but maybe not. Radiant Flames is our... It's difficult to see there. No, that is a regular rare. 2 and a red for a sorcery. It's got Converge on it, so Radiant Flames deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of colours of mana spent to cast Radiant Flames. And I thought perhaps we got a foil in here because we had not so many of the other cards in there. Breaker of Armies is 8 colourless. It's a creature Eldrazi. It's a 10/8 uncommon. All creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. We've got a Full Art Plains and another Eldrazi Scion. So another Dispel. And you'd be interested to see what the foil of this looks like actually with that sort of lightning effect. Nettle Drone, Cliffside Lookout, Wave Wing Elemental, Fertile Thicket, Gaia's Field Stalker, Snapping Gnarlid, Evolving Wilds, Eldrazi Sky Spawner, Turn Against, Adverse Conditions, so we're moving on to our uncommons again. Jedi Offshoot, March from the Tomb is our rare. It's 3 white black for a sorcery. Return any number of target ally creature cards with total converted mana cost 8 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Is that a full mountain? It is. There you go. Maybe you can get that. Nice full mountain, full art there. And a forest full art and an octopus token. It's going to be great if they're going to keep up this thing of basically just having tokens on one side and the advert on the back rather than having unnecessary advert stuff in a pack. Much better idea. Earthen Arms, Merc Strider, Tandem Tactics, Sure Striker, Fertile Thicket, Snapping Gnarlid, Spell Shrivel, Complete Disregard, Scour from Existence, Tajura Beastmaster, Drana's Emissary, Bane of Balaged, Crumble to Dust, and our rare is Prism Array. So 4 blue for an enchantment with Converge on it. Prism Array enters the battlefield with a crystal counter on it for each colour of mana spent to cast it. So with 4 colourless and blue to cast it, we could pretty much include all colours of mana in that. Remove a crystal counter from Prism Array, tap target creature. White, blue, black, red, green, scry 3. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put any number of them on the bottom of the library and the rest on the top of it in any order. We've got Full Art Mountain and a Core Allied token. Okay, so our last pack. See what we can put in this one. So first up we have Oran Reef Invoker, Brilliant Spectrum, Inspired Charge, Reckless Cohort, Geyserfield Stalker, Cloud Manta, Sandstone Bridge, Tajura Beastmaster, Demon's Grasp, Skyline Cascade, Marasa Ranger, so we're moving on to our uncommons, Resolute Blade Master, Encircling Fissure, and Angelic Captain. So this is 3 red white for a creature angel ally. It's 4/3, has flying. Whenever Angelic Captain attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking ally. We've got Full Art Swamp and a Core Ally. So there we have it. That's the contents of the new gift box for the holiday season. Let's just bring this back into shot again so you can just see that. So there we go. See that artwork a bit closer up there, you can see the Eldrazi. Okay, so there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.